Union Home Minister Amit Shah has said that two more groups affiliated with the Hurriyat have discarded separatism. Union Minister Amit Shah said that Jammu and Kashmir Tehreek-e-Istiqlal and Jammu and Kashmir Tehreek-e-Istiqamat have reposed their trust in the new Bharat built by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Taking to social media platform X, Amit Shah tweeted, and I quote, "Another great news from Kashmir Valley. Two more groups affiliated with the Hurriyat, namely Jammu and Kashmir Tehreek-e-Istiqlal and Jammu and Kashmir Tehreek-e-Istiqamat, have discarded separatism and reposed their trust in the new Bharat built by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. Under the Modi government, separatism is breathing its last and the triumph of unity is echoing across Kashmir," unquote. And now we have my colleague Aditya Raj Kaul, Executive Editor, Strategic Affairs, now joining us live on the broadcast for more. Great news, Aditya, coming in from Jammu and Kashmir. Series of good news. In fact, this is the latest. More separatist groups giving up arms.
This is certainly a significant news coming in from the Kashmir Valley, Krishna. Home Minister of India, Amit Shah, himself putting out the details of this development on X. He says that two more groups affiliated with the radical separatist outfit Hurriyat, namely J&K Tehreek-e-Istiqlal and J&K Tehreek-e-Istiqamat, have in fact declared themselves away from the separatist Hurriyat faction and will be in fact joining the mainstream. This is very, very significant because for years together the Hurriyat, along with JKLF, along with JRL and other groups, were resorting to stone pelting, law and order situation, funding a lot of terror across the Kashmir Valley apart from separatism. But since the abrogation and the nullification of Article 370 on 5th August 2019, there have been massive developments in Jammu and Kashmir, restoring peace, one. Secondly, ending the decades-old separatism and radicalism problem in the Kashmir Valley. The Hurriyat is almost as good as dead, as is JKLF and Joint Resistance Leadership. As of now, of course, Gilani is no more. Yasin Malik is serving life sentence in Tihar jail. And apart from that, the moderate, Hurriyat leader, Mirwais, is currently in Kashmir, but not engaged in any kind of anti-India activity. So this is certainly a big vindication for the government of India's massive moves in Jammu and Kashmir. Another significant move towards restoring of complete peace in the Kashmir Valley.
And Aditya, if I may ask, tell us, what do these successive separatist groups giving up arms talk about the overall picture in Jammu and Kashmir going forward? How does it, enthuse the rest of the ecosystem to fall into place?
Well, for years together, there was a terror ecosystem that was running in the Kashmir Valley. Apart from the terror groups who received funding from Pakistan, there were these intermediaries and mediators in the form of separatists or Hawala operators who were continuously channeling and funneling funds for law and order problems, for instance, stone pelting, or stopping the security forces from going to the encounter locations, or overground workers trying to help the terror groups, be it Hizbul Mujahideen, Lashkar-e-Toiba, Jaish-e-Mohammed and other, who have been funded by the Pakistani groups. But since the nullification of Article 370 and since the Government of India took a resolve that separatism and terrorism needs to be rooted out of the Jammu and Kashmir, and particularly Kashmir Valley, significant steps have been taken. One, of course, Jamaat-e-Islami was banned. JKLF was also banned again in the Kashmir Valley in 2019. We saw arrests of several separatist leaders, including Yasin Malik, the leader of Duktrane Millat, Asiya Andrabi, Shabir Shah, and a lot of relatives of Sayyid Ali Shah Gilani and consequence of Hurriyat as well. So as of now, there is no shutdown scene in the Kashmir Valley. There is peace. No colleges and schools are shut. And more separatist groups which were banned or were part of the Hurriyat conglomerate are now resigning and saying that we do not want to walk on the path of separatism, but we want to walk on the path of peace under the ambit of the Indian Constitution. So certainly it's a big moment both for Prime Minister Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah, who have been talking about transforming Jammu and Kashmir, talking about a Naya Kashmir, which cannot be developed in overnight, but strategic policy changes and forcing separatist outfits to in fact join the mainstream and pumping in a lot of money for development is clearly seeing results now in Jammu and Kashmir.
Aditya Raj Kaul, Executive Editor, Strategic Affairs, there getting us the latest on that big story that we're talking. Thank you, Aditya, for joining us here on the broadcast. Telangana's Chief Minister Revanth Reddy moved a resolution against delimitation in the Legislative Assembly on Thursday. The resolution opposes the centre's plans to carry out delimitation of Lok Sabha seats following the 2026 population census. Revanth Reddy cleared his stand that population should not be the only criteria for drawing new constituencies and must take the state as a unit and redraw constituency boundaries. In his statement at the Joint Action Committee meeting hosted by Tamil Nadu Chief Minister MK Stalin in Chennai on the 22nd of March, Revanth Reddy had promised to move a resolution in the Telangana Legislative Assembly. He had asked his peers from other southern states to pass similar resolutions in their legislative assemblies. Revanth Reddy also demanded that the constituencies for the state legislature be increased to 153 from the current 119. On to the other big news at this hour. Actor Ranya Rao's bail plea in the gold smuggling case has been rejected for the third time. Ranya was arrested on the 3rd of March for allegedly smuggling over 14 kilograms of gold valued at over 12.5 crore rupees. The prosecution told the court that she admitted to using Hawala channels to buy gold. The authorities have issued notices to start a judicial probe against Ranya Rao, as this would reveal other financial irregularities as well. Maharashtra Minister Shambhuraj Desai has issued an open threat against comedian Kunal Kamra. Desai has said that he will drag Kamra out from wherever he is hiding and treat him with the Shiv Sena way over his new parody song. The Shiv Sena leader expressed his outrage and accused Kunal Kamra of repeatedly making objectionable statements about prominent figures, including Maharashtra's Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Supreme Court of India, and warned that the time for tolerance has ended. This comes even as the Mumbai police asked the stand-up comedian to appear for questioning. Amidst the massive row surrounding his jokes on Shiv Sena leader and Maharashtra's Deputy Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, Kunal Kamra had sought a week's time to appear before the cops but was told that no more time could be provided.
देखिए अभी इसका बहुत हो गया, पानी सिर के ऊपर से चला गया है। एक उन्होंने रील बनाया, उसका प्रसाद उसी दिन शिव सैनिकों ने उसके स्टूडियो में जाके दिया। बार बार वो कुणाल कामरा ये जानबूझ के ऐसी हरकतें कर रहा है। उन्होंने शिंदे साहब को ऐसे बारे में बदनाम किया, उन्होंने मैडम सीतारामन जी को बदनाम किया, उन्होंने माननीय प्रधानमंत्री मोदी साहब के बारे में ऐसे गलत शब्द इस्तेमाल किए। इतना ही नहीं, उसने सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऊपर भी ऐसी गलत स्टेटमेंट दिया है। तो अभी इसको शिव सैनिक की भाषा में जो शिव सैनिक का प्रसाद रहता है वो देने का टाइम आया है। अगर हम शिव सैनिक करके रास्ते पे आए तो जिसी भी बिल में वो छुप के बैठा है उसको पकड़ के रास्ते में लाके आपट के उसको प्रसाद देने की ताकत हमारे शिव सैनिकों में है।
Nandini milk prices in the state of Karnataka are all set to increase. The Karnataka Milk Federation is considering a price hike of 3 to 4 rupees per litre. Dairy farmers had requested a hike of 10 rupees per litre. Now, Karnataka Milk Federation's directors and board members have submitted a request for a price hike citing financial losses. And the government of the state of Karnataka is likely to approve a price increase of anywhere between 3 to 4 rupees per litre instead of the 5 rupees per litre proposed by the Karnataka Milk Federation. All categories of Nandini milk are expected to see a price rise. Karnataka Milk Federation's President Bhima Nayak is scheduled to meet Chief Minister of Karnataka Siddaramaiah today for crucial discussions. Staying with the state of Karnataka, the Justice Nagamohan Das panel has submitted its report on internal reservation for scheduled castes and government jobs to the state government. Justice Nagamohan submitted the report to Chief Minister Siddaramaiah in the Vidhana Sauda today. The Congress government had promised this as part of its manifesto. A 2-month time frame has been set for its implementation. The interim report contains 4 major recommendations. Conduct a new survey to collect scientific data on subcastes within the scheduled castes in Karnataka. Utilize modern scientific and technological advancements to complete the new survey within 30 to 40 days. Prepare a questionnaire required for the new survey and establish a high-level committee for this purpose. Based on the new survey data, allocate reservations according to priority. Protests turned violent as Congress party workers clashed with police personnel in Bhubaneswar in Odisha. Police resorted to lathi charge to disperse the protesters. Congress workers are protesting outside the Odisha State Assembly against the suspension of 14 Congress MLAs from the House. Police had to use water cannons to disperse the protesters who forced barricades open. Visuals on the screens are of the protests in Bhubaneswar, which turned violent as Congress party workers clashed with police personnel. Congress party workers protesting the suspension of 14 MLAs from the Odisha State Assembly. Recently, representatives from several bar associations, including those from Allahabad, Lucknow, Karnataka, Kerala, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Jabalpur, met with India's Chief Justice Sanjeev Khanna at the Supreme Court. The primary purpose of that meeting was to discuss the ongoing investigation into the case involving Justice Yashwant Verma, a judge of the Delhi High Court. The bar associations emphasized the need for investigations to proceed correctly and for accountability to be ensured in the matter. A 3-member committee has been formed by the Chief Justice of India to conduct an inquiry into the allegations. The committee consists of Justice Sheel Nagu, Chief Justice of the Punjab and Haryana High Court, Justice G.S. Sandhwalia, Chief Justice of the Himachal Pradesh High Court, and Anu Sivaraman, Judge of the Karnataka High Court. The meeting aimed at ensuring that the investigation into Justice Verma's case is conducted fairly and also that accountability is maintained. The Allahabad High Court Bar Association, led by President Anil Tiwari, played a key role in organizing this meeting. Tiwari also met with Kapil Sibal, President of the Supreme Court Bar Association, to discuss the matter. It's a big twist in the Karnataka honey trap case. MLC Rajendra, son of Minister K.N. Rajanna, has alleged a murder attempt on his life and has filed a complaint with Karnataka's Director General of Police, Alok Mohan. He had earlier stated that he would be filing a complaint regarding a honey trap case, but has now claimed that his life was in danger. Speaking to the media, Rajendra said, and I quote, "I have filed a complaint today because I recently learned that an attempt was made to assassinate me on the 16th of November during my daughter's birthday celebrations by individuals disguised as tent workers," unquote. Rajendra further revealed that he has obtained an audio recording from the month of January which allegedly contains evidence of a murder plot against him. According to Rajendra, 2 names, Soma and Bharat, have surfaced in connection with the alleged murder attempt. He claimed that he became aware of the plot in January and that it appeared to be part of a larger conspiracy. He also mentioned that he would be filing an additional complaint with the Tumkuru Superintendent of Police tomorrow. Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister MK Stalin today moved a resolution in the State Assembly strongly opposing the central government's proposed amendments to the Waqf Act. The resolution passed unanimously demands the immediate withdrawal of the Waqf Amendment Bill 2024, calling it an attack on minority rights and religious harmony. In a hard-hitting address, Chief Minister Stalin accused the Union Government of India of attempting to dilute the powers of state Waqf boards which manage Islamic charitable properties. He stated, and I quote, "The centre is amending the Waqf bill without consultation, hurting Muslim sentiments. They show no concern for minority rights." The resolution emphasizes that India's constitution guarantees religious freedom and elected governments have the duty to protect it. It warns that the amendments to the 1995 Waqf Act would disproportionately affect Muslim communities by centralizing control over their religious endowments. This comes amidst growing tensions between the DMK-led state government and the centre over federalism issues. Political observers note that this resolution sets the stage for another confrontation with Tamil Nadu, positioning itself as the defender of minority rights.
Government is bringing a resolution of requesting and condemning the central government to withdraw those amendments. That is, already the exercise has been done. But what today, on behalf of BJP, we have emphasized that as far as the parliamentary democracy and authority of the parliament is concerned, any elected government is having an authority to bring any amendment or a new law to govern the people. And that too, why for the Waqf Act we are bringing the amendment? Because the central government has received so many the complaints, which is regarding to the administration, which is regarding to the misuse of the Waqf properties, everything. And because of which, as a reformic idea, the central government is bringing this new amendment to the Waqf Act. So it is very well within the authority of the parliament and as well as the central government to bring any new amendment to the parliament. And the second thing, see, it is an elected government here. The DMK is running a government. When the DMK is bringing any new law, I have put my question before the Honorable Chief Minister. In Tamil Nadu, any municipality or any panchayat or any corporation, whether they can bring any resolution of asking the state government to withdraw certain amendment or not to pass any act. So how this it is 150 years of the assembly here in Tamil Nadu, how a resolution could be passed like that? So we have to respect the constitution and also as well as the mandate of the people. So because of which we have opposed the resolution and we have walked out of the assembly.
Keeping it with Tamil Nadu and its Chief Minister MK Stalin, who hit out at Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath after Yogi Adityanath criticized MK Stalin over the three-language row and delimitation. The Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister said that the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister was trying to create divisions based on region and language. In his post on social media platform X, Stalin said, and I quote, "Tamil Nadu's fair and firm voice on hashtag two-language policy and hashtag fair delimitation is echoing nationwide and the BJP is clearly rattled. Just watch their leaders' interviews. And now Honorable Yogi Adityanath wants to lecture us on hate. Spare us. This isn't irony, it's political black comedy at its darkest. We don't oppose any language. We oppose imposition and chauvinism. This isn't riot for votes politics. This is a battle for dignity and justice." Chief Minister Yogi said that Stalin was trying to create divisions based on region and language because he felt his vote bank was at risk. Meanwhile, Tamil Nadu's BJP chief Annamalai hit out at MK Stalin, saying that MK Stalin was conning the people of Tamil Nadu. Annamalai, in his post on social media platform X, said, and I quote, "You are a con artist masquerading as a protector of our constitution and our federal structure. Usually con artists scam the rich, but DMK shows no disparity. They scam both the rich and the poor. The whole country now knows that the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu's family owns private schools that teach 3 languages and more, but opposes the same policy for the state's government school students. They are calling you a hypocrite, Thiru MK Stalin." Tamil Nadu Chief Minister thinks that the orchestrated drama by his party men in pockets here and there reflects the voice of entirety and It is also unfortunate that you haven't realized that your attempts to divert people's attention to insignificant matters have been exposed. Live in your blissful world of ignorance. MK Stalin, we will not disturb you. Unquote.
देश को भाषा के नाम पे या क्षेत्र के नाम पे नहीं बांटा जाना चाहिए। और हम आभारी हैं प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी के, जिन्होंने वाराणसी में लगातार काशी तमिल संगमम की इस बार तीसरे संस्करण को भी यहां पे आयोजित करवाया। यानी एक तरफ काशी है और उत्तर प्रदेश है, जिसमें काशी तमिल संगमम का आयोजन हो रहा है। तमिल भारत की प्राचीनतम भाषाओं में से एक है और इसका इतिहास उतना ही पुराना है जितना संस्कृत का इतिहास है। हर भारतीय के मन में तमिल के प्रति श्रद्धा और सम्मान का भाव है, क्योंकि भारत की विरासत के बहुत सारे तत्व आज भी उसमें मौजूद हैं। तो हिंदी से नफरत क्यों? भाषा कोई तोड़ती नहीं है, वो जोड़ने का काम करती है। और त्रिभाषा सूत्र के माध्यम से तो हिंदी को राजभाषा की मान्यता देकर के हिंदी, इंग्लिश और स्थानीय भाषा, वो तमिल हो सकती है, मलयालम हो सकती है, कन्नड़ हो सकती है, तेलुगु हो सकती है, मराठी हो सकती है, बंगाली हो सकती है, असमी हो सकती है, उड़िया हो सकती है, किसी भी अन्य भाषा को आप लोकल स्तर पर लागू करिए। ये तो देश के अंदर एकता का संदेश देने वाला, उत्तर से दक्षिण तक, पूरब से पश्चिम तक पूरे भारत को एकता के सूत्र में जोड़ने वाला माध्यम है। और मुझे लगता है कि भारत का राष्ट्रगान भी इसी बात का संदेश देता है। ये केवल एक संकीर्ण राजनीति है। जब इन लोगों के वोट बैंक खिसकते हैं तो ये लोग इसी प्रकार की क्षेत्रीयता की और भाषाई आधार पर बांटने की दुर्भिसंधि करते हैं। जनता जनार्दन को देश की एकता के लिए इस प्रकार के किसी भी षड्यंत्र से हमेशा सचेत रहना चाहिए।
DMK is rattled, CM is rattled. For the past few days, what are the issues they are taking? They took the language issue. They took the delimitation issue. Now they are taking the Waqf issue. In which of these issues, basically people are affected, but so many problems are there in Tamil Nadu. The one encounter has happened, and there is every day murder is happening, and people are suffering. Jacto Geo, they are agitating. Then even the staff of the hospitals, they are agitating. There is no staff in the hospitals. So many drawbacks in Tamil Nadu. In spite of that, as our Yogi Adityanath said, not even Yogi Adityanath, as he said, it is a deviating politics which is happening in Tamil Nadu. You yourself can see what all the issues they have taken. All not people's issue or emotional issue. This Waqf issue, already the central government has formed a committee and the process is going on. Why they want to? They want to divide the people in the name of language. They want to divide the people in the name of state. They want to divide the people in the name of religion.
Bollywood's megastar Salman Khan, ahead of his upcoming film release, Sikandar, broke his silence on the death threats he has been receiving. While interacting with the media during the film's promotion, Salman Khan said, and I quote, "Bhagwan Allah sab un par hai. जितनी उम्र लिखी है उतनी लिखी है, बस यही है। कभी कभी इतने लोगों के साथ मैं लेके चलना पड़ता है, बस वही प्रॉब्लम हो जाती है." Remember, Salman Khan has reportedly received a fresh death threat allegedly from the Bishnoi gang. The gang has demanded 5 crore rupees from the actor to settle the enmity with gangster Lawrence Bishnoi, warning that a failure to comply could result in consequences worse than what former Maharashtra Minister and NCP leader Baba Siddiqui faced. Coming back to the press conference, speaking about the delay and rumors on the film with Atli, Salman highlighted the challenge of creating a pan-India film with actors from Bollywood and the South, saying the main factor is money. Both sides have their rates and it's a big responsibility. He also said that when his film is released in the South, it will not get the numbers because their fan following is very strong. He also said that he's accepted that the South Indian actors have been accepted in the Hindi belt and their films do well because everybody goes and sees them. Remember, Salman Khan's Sikandar with Sajid Nadiawala will be in theatres this Eid. He also spoke about working on a rustic action film with Sanjay Dutt, where the director is yet to be decided.
No, it's not when I'm with the press, it's when I'm without the press. This cramps my style. Kalas. Galaxy, shoot, Galaxy. No detours.
Russia's Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov announced that Russia's President Vladimir Putin has accepted an invitation to visit the Indian head of government, and a visit by the Russian head of state to India is currently being prepared. Lavrov noted that Prime Minister Modi paid his first foreign visit upon his re-election last year to Russia. Since Russia's invasion of Ukraine, India-Russia relations have navigated a difficult landscape, balancing historical ties with harsh geopolitical realities. India has maintained a neutral stance on the Ukraine war, abstaining from UN resolutions condemning Russia and refraining from public criticism of Moscow. This position reflects New Delhi's strategic calculus, preserving a decades-long alliance with Russia, a vital supplier of defense equipment and a counterweight to China, while avoiding entanglement in the West's confrontation with Moscow. A small-town girl with a big dream, Aradhya Dhang, hailing from Dankuni in West Bengal, has been selected to train in Austria in Europe as part of the News9 Indian Tigers and Tigresses campaign. Her story is proof that talent, when nurtured, can break all boundaries. Take a look.
Some dreams begin in the most unexpected places, but they have the power to take you across the world. For Aradhya, football is more than just a game. It's in her blood, passed down from a land where legends like Shailen Manna once ruled the pitch. Behind her journey stands a family that never gave up. Her father runs a small clothing shop in Delhi but dedicates his time to her training, whilst her mother holds down the fort, ensuring that Aradhya's dream never takes a back seat.
हमारा सपना है जो और बच्चों की तरह मेरी बेटी के नाम से भी हमें जाना जाए.
Her talent was undeniable. From small tournaments to bigger stages, she fought, she trained, she conquered. And now, her hard work has paid off. Out of 3,000 shortlisted young girls, she has been selected for the Indian Tigers and Tigresses campaign by News9. Aradhya is headed to Austria, where she will train under the best European coaches, gaining exposure that could change her future forever. From Dankuni to Delhi, from Delhi to the world, Aradhya Dhang is proof that no dream is too far if you dare to chase it.
And with that, it's a wrap here from my side. Thank you so much for watching. This is Krishna Kumar signing off.